People have many reasons for volunteering, but at the VNA, I think they come with compassion and a need to offer their skills and experiences with patients, caregivers, and fellow coworkers and volunteers even. They come to us with wanting to give back from an experience they may have had with hospice.
Well, VNA volunteers, they're very compassionate. They have a lot of drive. They're loving. They want to support the staff, the families, and the patients. They enjoy providing socialization and just being available whenever we need them. They're very compassionate. They're loving. They come with a mission. The mission is to support our families and the patients.
My role as a volunteer is a caregiver concierge. What that means is I sit with the patients and their family and we share stories with each other, laugh, sing, dance, hold their hands. Whatever I need to do to make them comfortable, walk around with them in the garden area, sit outside with the reflection and just talk about the people that passed and what it means for their families. It's therapeutic for me to be here as a volunteer.
One of my roles at the VNA is RSVP Director. RSVP is the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, which is a program of AmeriCorps seniors. We receive AmeriCorps seniors funding to be able to recruit volunteers 55 and better in the community to provide service to much needed causes and initiatives. RSVP volunteers are able to utilize their skills and experience, and we are able to match their skills and experience with the needs of our agency and others in the community. It is a wonderful opportunity for an RSVP volunteer to be able to network, meet other volunteers their age and their own peer group, and be able to give back at a time when maybe traditionally they would be slowing down.
This is where I want to volunteer, is at Hospice House. But there are so many other opportunities with the VNA that they can get involved in. And they'll never regret volunteering with the VNA.
I think what I love most about volunteering at the VNA is the people. And when I say that, I mean the people that I work with that are employed by VNA, as well as the people that are the patients, the families, the staff. I spend a lot of time at the hospice house, and I've gotten to know the staff and administrators and so forth, and all levels of the employees are wonderful people. The families are often benefited more by our work than even the patient sometimes, because the patient may not be responsive. There's other times the patients are quite responsive, and you interact with them, and I really enjoy that. That's one of the main reasons I started doing this.
Great. Volunteering is a very critical part of the hospice house because that shows the families that the community loves their family, loves their loved one, loves the people. And also, you're never there alone as a volunteer. And one of the things that we have to be very, very cautious of and very careful of, that we recognize and remember, we are a volunteer. We are not a medical person whatsoever. There are nurses and doctors and them there. So we do not overstep. We are there to spread sunshine and to help them feel at calm and restful and comfortable in the last moments, because this place, our hospice house, is the most beautiful and calming place you'll ever see.
So we have a fantastic veterans program. And the reason why it's fantastic is we have these amazing veteran volunteers that provide pinning ceremonies when we get a new veteran on service. And part of that ceremony is honoring them and saying thank you for their time in the service. And it's beautiful when it comes directly from another veteran, how the families react and the patients even react. It's very beautiful.
If you're looking for a place to volunteer, I would recommend the VNA because there's so many different avenues, there's so many different places you can go. If you love flowers, there's flower arrangements. If you want to connect with people, you can connect with people at the hospice house. You can go volunteer at the thrift store. There's so many different things that you can do for the VNA.
This is such a wonderful gift to be able to do this. Do what's good for you, and you'll be so fulfilled. The rewards of being a hospice volunteer are simply endless.